that really just allows him to kind of poke through and poke in. So, yeah, we're going to see just Blade try to be as evasive as possible and just try to find numerous ways in and try to keep it mixed up because he doesn't want Tryhard Train to pick up on what he's doing.
Yeah, and I like the respect of both players at the beginning. Like, let's both just sit back and charge our weapons.
Yeah, you get your arc, and I'll get my needles, and we'll have a good time.
Yeah, all right. Right now, Tryhard Train not wanting to exist on this stage with Blade right now. We're seeing why, because Blade really just stuffing him out here with those needles and fares.
Yeah, but the Levin sword got charged, and he was hitting hard. There's so much percent with those raw hits, those smash attack-like aerials, but it looks like Blade's still in control here off to that early percentage. But you kind of expect that from Sheik, That's kind of how it's going to go.
Yeah, and now this is where it's going to come down to who gets that
first
move.
Oh, no, and this is a tough start for Tryhard Train stage-wise because you see that the tilt didn't allow him to put those arc fire down, and that could be a big difference in the needle, the conversion, as clean as it gets. Blade takes stock number 1.
Yeah, and that is big for Blade because being able to take off that first stock leaves you with Rage. And Sheik with Rage is a happy Sheik because that means she actually has a bit of extra power behind her moves and able to get those stocks off a little bit earlier.
Goes a long way, it certainly does. And now Blade working comfortably here, only 81% put on him yet, so we're going to need to see Tryhard Train maybe find a solid conversion here if he wants to see this stock off. But he's in a rough spot right now.
Yeah, I mean, we saw those needles not really letting him get that wall that Robin is known for set up there because every time he would try and charge that neutral beat, those needles come out and that fair gonna send Blade flying, and he is definitely getting close to losing this stock.
Wrong place, wrong time though. He was in the wrong spot to lose that stock. That would kill on the ledge, but wrong way. So now Blade just kind of has this luxury where he can just kind of throw needles, keep his distance because. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you want to sit back and stay away from.
He was smart, though, to kind of just keep center stage so he keeps his stock as long as possible. You kind of saw him do that, so Blade was able to accumulate 91%.
Yeah, and we saw Tryhard Train right there going for that North Nosferatu to try and get some health back. But
that can do some major damage and get him some major health back. That would have been kind of a good pickup, but Blade capitalizing.
Almost able to grab him before he reached the ledge, but that up air not going to be enough to take it. Definitely starting to get really close here for Train.
Blade just so much pressure on the ledge right now. Goes for the trump, no dice, 150%.
And that bouncing fist nearly catching him there. Blade really looking for this kill right now.
But Blade needs to get the stock sooner than later. You don't want to allow Robin to linger on too long, especially with all this rage, knowing how early she can kill. Very dangerous.
Trying to bouncing fish over that thunder coming at him, but not enough to kill, and the book in hand.
Yeah, this is, if you're Blade, you've still got to be very cautious here. He needs the stock. Because now, but the sword is, the book is gone.
Yep.
But the Levin sword still has charge, but that bouncing fish will meet him to his demise.
Yeah, and that's what Blade was looking for to try and seal off that stock there. So Blade coming away with game 1 here.
Yeah, just kind of waited to catch his landing there. Caught him for free fall.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Tryhard Train really didn't have any way to be able to set up his wall there in order to keep Blade out, because every time you see him charge or try and throw out some sort of projectile, those needles were already on their way and in his face.
So we're going into game 2 now. Tryhard Train bringing out his former main and very powerful secondary, Yoshi.
Yeah, and if you're having trouble killing a character, Yoshi is definitely one of those characters with a lot of power behind his moves.
Yeah, Yoshi is a boxer, to say the least, and it's kind of a totally different playstyle from Robin, right? I mean, it's a complete change of pace.
Yeah, with Robin, you'd see him sit back, try and set up a wall, but with Yoshi, he's not afraid to get in there and try and mix it up with him.
All right, leading with that egg, I like that.
Very nice roll read there from Tryhard Train to catch Blade off guard.
Yeah, so far the Yoshi switch-up is working on his favor right now, and now he's kind of catching Blade on the offensive.
Yeah, and this is where it starts to get scary, because Sheik is a light character, and with Yoshi, it doesn't take too much to get that kill.
All right, just went right for the damage. He wanted him to pop out for the up air, but no dice.
Yeah, good control from Blade on how he was smashing out of that egg, because that is really the mind game there for when you're stuck in that egg. How fast do you need to smash out, and when do you want to pop out with that up air? Catching Blade as Tryhard Train is landing. And right now, Blade on his back foot against a heavy character that is hard to kill.
Yeah, maybe this is a time for Blade to kind of get the download on on Tryhard Train's Yoshi because this is not something he's seen. So it's going to be a bit of an adaptive game for him here. Ooh,
wow.
Okay. Yeah, going right through. That is the answer he needed, to be honest. Hitting rid of that stock. And now Blade already up a game. It has it in sight.
Yeah, and Tryhard Train just trying to force Blade off stage here, try and catch him with that fair spike.
Yeah, Yoshi is so good off stage. It's where a lot of his pressure, a lot of his good tools come into play. But Blade not about to let him have that for free.
Yeah.
Blade is all about stage control, just taking neutral.
Yeah, at the Vegas percent right now, but getting knocked out of it and fighting his way back on stage, but Tryhard Train just all over him right
Fair
now.
him until you hit him.
If that
Fair till you
platform
hit.
wasn't there, that would have been the stock because that down B would have killed.
Yeah, right now Blade kind of playing on the edge here. 113% to 60, but these platforms, watch out.
Yep, we've seen what they can do today.
All right, good high recovery to evade the bouncing fish. Not giving Blade what he wants. Blade just resets neutral.
Trying to catch him with these eggs here, force him into a bad situation to where he can hit him.
Yeah, really, you want an air dodge situation, or you just want a chase that you can get, and almost losing his stock right there. Very close, and Blade trying to finish him off. Oh, he got the air dodge, but he is conditioning him.
Yeah, and this just shows you Blade's skill because he was down at the beginning of this game against a new character, and he's been able to get the download and bring this game back to even.
Yeah, he's started to figure out just what Tryhard Train wants, what he's trying to do.
Ooh, almost caught his landing out of the bouncing fish there with that fair, but Blade able to get back down and shield just in time.
Yeah, I think Blade's starting to pick up the Tryhard Train lands with a lot of offense. So he's got to be very careful not to get grabbing that shield. Oof, careful, but there it is. There's the up air. There's the game, and that is Blade moving into top 8 over Tryhard Train.